Definition of close seems to be one of blind loyalty. Kendrick Lamar dissed me, Drake, so you can't like Kendrick Lamar, LeBron said.
The friendship between LeBron James and Drake isn't just over, it has exploded into a full-blown feud. With LeBron now publicly exposing Drake for allegedly acting like a snake and trying to sabotage Kendrick Lamar's career, fans first noticed the tension when LeBron was seen vibing to Kendrick's diss tracks, which called out Drake for shady moves and questionable behavior, signaling that LeBron had quietly taken a side. But the drama escalated when reports surfaced that LeBron had started gathering receipts and speaking out behind the scenes, revealing the full extent of Drake's alleged attempts to control the industry and block Kendrick's success. Feeling blindsided and betrayed, Drake tried to strike back by leaking a diss track aimed at LeBron, calling him a fake friend and a betrayer. But instead, the move backfired, with fans and insiders questioning Drake's actions and motives. This situation has now become one of the biggest stories in hip-hop, with LeBron standing firm in support of Kendrick and Drake facing scrutiny from both the public and the industry. From leaked messages and cryptic lyrics to viral social media reactions, the feud has captured the attention of fans worldwide, raising questions about loyalty, influence, and the lengths some will go to in the music business. Whether this conflict will resolve or escalate even further, one thing is clear: LeBron has drawn the line, and the Drake versus Kendrick saga has entered a new, explosive chapter.
I have no desire to ever amend anything with that person. And yeah, that situation just went, it just went where it went. And it's just, there's no turning back. It's not like those other situations.
The beef between LeBron James and Drake first started making headlines around the same time the Kendrick Lamar versus Drake feud was heating up. LeBron was spotted rapping along to Kendrick's track Not Like Us, and fans immediately noticed the significance. This wasn't just any diss track, it was packed with sharp shots aimed directly at Drake, calling out his behavior and questionable moves in the industry. LeBron's visible support of Kendrick in that moment was seen by many as a clear signal that he was choosing a side, and it instantly fueled speculation about a rift forming between him and Drake. From that point on, every interaction, post, and reaction between the three stars was scrutinized, as fans tried to figure out just how deep this tension really went and whether LeBron's allegiance would escalate the ongoing drama.
When Kendrick drops a song saying certified lover boy, certified you're the first one to say, whoa, me and Drake done this some two-mans. He ain't never bring no underage girl. What the is you talking about? Or how about you shut the fuck up and don't dance, don't crip walk, don't do nothing, and how about you go win some championships? I'm sorry, I'm snitching on you. That's why you in trouble, LeBron. You can't dance to a song about me being a pedophile when we went on two mans. That's why you're getting dissed on these random songs. There's like five tings in Toronto ready to shout your business up now, bro. Like LeBron, nobody told you if you're secretly cheating on your wife, stay out the way. And don't dance at your man who been helping you cheat, calling him a Get out the way, LeBron! What are you doing? Are you dumb?
The feud between LeBron James and Drake has deep roots, and to understand why it's so explosive, we need to go back to how their friendship first developed. Back in 2009, the two met at Drake's release party for So Far Gone, and their connection was instant. Over the years, their relationship grew from casual acquaintances to something almost like brothers. They celebrated each other's milestones, supported one another through highs and lows, and even did business together, often referring to each other as family. Drake went as far as dedicating entire songs to LeBron and even got a tattoo of LeBron's iconic jersey. Nothing says best friends more than that. He was also front and center at LeBron's championship celebrations, while LeBron acted as a mentor and sounding board for Drake, giving him advice on navigating tricky industry relationships, including during his infamous beef with Pusha T. But everything started to unravel when the Kendrick Lamar versus Drake feud hit its peak. Kendrick took sharp, well-aimed shots at Drake in Not Like Us, and seeing LeBron rapping along sent shockwaves through the industry for Drake, who was already feeling targeted by the whole music world. Seeing his so-called best friend vibing to diss tracks aimed at him was likely crushing. From there, things only got worse. Word on the street is that LeBron began spilling Drake's secrets, leaving fans shocked and speculating about how a once unbreakable bromance could collapse so completely. Today, the relationship is so tense that LeBron and Drake can barely be in the same room without sparks flying, a far cry from the close bond they once shared. The transformation from almost brothers to bitter rivals is a dramatic tale of loyalty, betrayal, and the high stakes of fame, making this feud one of the most talked about in hip-hop and celebrity culture.
I wanted to do other things. I didn't want to further your reputation or your career by rapping back at you and having this exchange. And that was it for me.
Drake takes you and like, am I letting you down?
Yeah, what did I tell you?
What did you say to him?
You said that I can never let you down.
However, the relationship between LeBron James and Drake began to turn sour when LeBron noticed that Drake was increasingly acting in his own self-interest, often without regard for who got hurt in the process. For example, LeBron reportedly felt that Drake's refusal to follow up on his feud with Pusha T was less about ending the conflict and more about milking it for the attention he wanted. Fast forward to 2024, when Kendrick Lamar dropped the explosive bars in Not Like Us, and the war between Kendrick and Drake truly erupted. This moment didn't just reignite a legendary rap beef, it also revealed how far the once unbreakable bond between LeBron and Drake had deteriorated. Fans could now see that LeBron was no longer just quietly observing, he was clearly taking sides. And the public display of loyalty to Kendrick marked a turning point in the collapse of their friendship. The dynamics of their relationship had shifted from camaraderie and mentorship to tension and open disapproval, setting the stage for one of the most talked about celebrity conflicts in recent years.
Bless me.
The guy is an unbelievable talent. His wordplay and his lyrics is unbelievable.
For all your dogs getting buried, that's a K with all these nines. You gon' see Pet Cemetery.
The Kendrick Lamar versus Drake beef was so intense that it didn't just divide fans. It split the internet and even celebrities into two clear sides. If a celebrity was seen vibing to Kendrick's euphoria, they were automatically labeled Team Kendrick, while anyone caught enjoying Drake's Family Matters was seen as Team Drake. But things got even messier when LeBron James was spotted multiple times rapping along to Kendrick's diss tracks, bar for bar. These tracks were brutal, calling Drake a PDF file, accusing him of being a culture vulture, and even exposing personal controversies, including claims that he slept with a best friend's wife while the friend was in jail. LeBron's visible support sent shockwaves through the industry, making it crystal clear which side he had chosen and signaling to the world that the unsolid friendship between him and Drake was now completely fractured. Fans and celebrities alike were left in awe as one of the biggest celebrity friendships in modern history started collapsing in real time, all while the Kendrick-Drake feud continued to escalate.
Well, it's a Drake tattoo of somebody who played for a team called the Irish and who wore the number 23. And well, in high school, LeBron played for the Irish and he wore the number 23. Now, Drake getting this tattoo shows you how close he probably thought him and LeBron were, but Drake had a problem. His definition of close is probably different than most people's. Drake's definition of close seems to be one of blind loyalty. Kendrick Lamar dissed me, Drake, so you can't like Kendrick Lamar. LeBron said. LeBron is seen turning up at Kendrick Lamar's concert. Drake said, why he do that? Drake's boy said, I think because he liked Kendrick music. Drake said, that was a rhetorical question, you got the crew. I got something for LeBron.
What makes this situation even funnier is that LeBron James, despite being a huge hip-hop fan, has long been known for never remembering song lyrics. Yet suddenly, when it came to Kendrick Lamar's diss tracks, he was rapping every single word perfectly, bar for bar. Fans couldn't help but notice the irony. The same man who struggles to remember lyrics from his favorite songs could flawlessly spit Kendrick's scorching lines aimed at Drake. This moment not only showed clear allegiance in the feud, but also added a layer of humor and drama to an already explosive situation, proving that when it comes to taking a side, LeBron was fully committed. At first, LeBron James tried to play it cool by congratulating Drake on finishing his tour, just days before being spotted rapping along to Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us. Fans immediately noticed the shift. Drake started realizing that LeBron was no longer on his side. In typical Drake fashion, he unfollowed LeBron on Instagram and began sending subtle digs through his burner accounts. For instance, when Team USA won at the Olympics, Drake congratulated his teammates like Jason Tatum, Steph Curry, and Kevin Durant, but conspicuously left out LeBron, who was the star player. Meanwhile, a photo of LeBron's wife, Savannah, wearing a PG Kendrick shirt went viral, which fans read as yet another subtle jab at Drake, especially since LeBron was happily posing alongside her. Drake fired back with a blurred photo of Zlatan Ibrahimovic, who had once told LeBron to stay out of politics, signaling that Drake wanted LeBron to stay out of the Kendrick feud. Initially, some tried to explain LeBron's behavior as simply vibing with Kendrick's music. After all, he's a self-proclaimed hip-hop historian, but it soon became clear that LeBron had lost trust in Drake after witnessing his snake moves firsthand. Drake has a long history of stirring drama to serve his own interests. From speaking on Pusha T's family, prompting Pusha to expose his secret child, to dragging Kendrick's family into disputes before Kendrick publicly humiliated him. Despite Drake's continued shade toward LeBron mostly stayed silent, until he finally posted a photo of Drake's Nike OVO collaboration with Love You Forever and an infinity sign, subtly signaling he was done playing games. Drake responded by leaking a freestyle called Fighting Irish, widely believed to be aimed at LeBron, referencing his high school basketball days and expressing personal heartbreak. In the song, Drake reflects on their past friendship, mentioning gifts like the Arabic dial wristwatch they exchanged, revealing just how personal and deep this feud had become, and showing that this wasn't just business. It was about loyalty, betrayal, and a friendship that had completely collapsed in front of the world. Drake also publicly accused LeBron James of betrayal, calling him a snake and expressing how deeply hurt he felt by the collapse of their friendship. In his lyrics, he reflected on how he once believed their bond was unbreakable, figured we was always going to be close like ovens in kitchens, only to realize he had been sadly mistaken. Drake made it clear that loyalty wasn't guaranteed, and he expressed frustration not just with LeBron but also with other musicians he felt had acted disloyally. The raw emotion in his words highlighted just how personal this feud had become, turning a once-celebrated bromance into a very public battle over trust, respect, and influence in the world of hip-hop and celebrity culture.
It's also a part of the freestyle where Drake hints at tarnishing somebody's public image. Let's listen.
Corny. Yeah, right.
Yeah,
nobody told you to get them people tattooed on you, boy. Right?
Well, I will say this. I think it's Arabic dial, but if they were that close and they were that cool, and it seems like they were, and he probably felt like LeBron is his friend, and they've spent summers together, and they spent time in Miami and Toronto.
Who told you they spent summers together?
And I put my your jersey on my arm.
Who told you to do that?
I tattooed your jersey. We thought we were friends. We thought we were boys. We thought we were good.
Please.
And then all of a sudden, when the world is kicking my back down, and the world is kicking my back in,
What you say, Jess?
and you join, I feel away too.
What you say, Jess?
You sound like a love letter, like, yo, what happened? You cheated, like, you know what I'm saying?
People have also pointed out that there might be other reasons why LeBron James seemed to side with Kendrick Lamar. For one, LeBron has been representing Los Angeles as a Laker for several years, and Kendrick's music is essentially the soundtrack of the city, making it easy for LeBron to relate. On top of that, there are rumors that LeBron's wife, Savannah, doesn't like Drake, viewing him as a bad influence. While there's only a 2-year age gap between LeBron and Drake, their lifestyles are drastically different. LeBron is a married father of 3, maintaining a clean family man image, whereas Drake is still deep in a playboy lifestyle, dating multiple women and moving from one relationship to the next. Kendrick even seemed to predict the fallout between Drake and LeBron in Meet the Grams, which allegedly added to Drake's frustration and may have fueled his attempts to sabotage Kendrick's career. That tension escalated to the point where Drake filed a lawsuit against Universal Music Group, claiming they conspired with Spotify and iHeartRadio to promote Kendrick's diss tracks to ensure Kendrick won the beef, derailing Drake's plan to use the feud to negotiate a bigger contract, reportedly worth $400 million. According to court documents, Drake alleges that UMG used bots and other methods to artificially boost Kendrick's songs, while he also tried to dig up dirt on Kendrick to damage his reputation, but came up empty. Amid all this, LeBron's support for Kendrick became even more visible, with some fans speculating he may have been positioning himself to help recruit new Lakers players like DeMar DeRozan or simply repping LA to strengthen his influence. Others think LeBron may even be jealous of Drake, though it's clear the fallout is largely the result of Drake's shady behavior, failed attempts to manipulate the industry, and his public betrayals. Whatever the case, the friendship between LeBron and Drake is now completely fractured, with LeBron's loyalty firmly with Kendrick, leaving Drake scrambling and turning into a cautionary tale about fame, trust, and ambition in the music and sports world.